welcome. Thanks for joining us. A great night for baseball ahead on the show. It's the Chicago Cubs going up against the Atlanta Braves. Along with my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Well, Singy, when you consider the top hitters' ballparks in the sport, this has got to be one of them.
I'll say this. Pitchers have to stay with their game. They can't look over their shoulder and think, I have to be fine and perfect on every pitch. Continue to pitch to your strengths, and you'll come out of here with a good outing.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go. And on the mound today, a guy who will give them innings, Reynaldo Lopez. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Yeah, and his whip tells you he's been pretty effective this year on the mound. I mean, opposing hitters having a hard time getting on base and then being able to really distract him and do damage in terms of getting around the base path. So, taking the mound, this is a guy you want out there if you're his teammate, and I expect him to be good in this one.
The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. On the ground, right side. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly, but the throw to first gets him easily, and that's the first out. Here's a look at the Cubs lineup. They do a lot of things well in this offense, Singy. They control the strike zone. They make pitchers work hard for outs. And as a result, one of the better OBP teams in the league.
Well, what I love about it is it's an organizational philosophy. Whether you go to instructional league, whether you go to spring training, you see these guys even during batting practice when it doesn't matter. They're practicing that type of approach, Boog. And when you have that filtering through the organization, even when you call up a player, he steps right in and continues with the pattern that they have established at this level, which ultimately leads to a lot of success.
2 outs, base is empty. And next for the Cubs, Cody Bellinger. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. And the Cubs are down in order. And now the Braves, with their first chance to hit, were scoreless. It's Major League Baseball on the show. And today's starting pitcher, number 18. What do you have on him?
And a guy like this is going to keep you in the ball game. He's going to go out there, compete. Not going to see a whole lot of flair and flash, but he's going to hand it over to the bullpen at some point. And if you've been able to score a few runs, you'll be in it late. So we'll see if he's able to do that for his club in this one.
So now to the plate for Atlanta, Ronald Acuna Jr. Next one misses, 2-1. You rewind and think back to those Giants teams that won 3 world titles. They were pretty good contact-based teams. Obviously, the Royals as well. It feels like it's swinging back a little bit towards there's an advantage to having some hitters in your lineup that make contact.
2-2.
Kicks and fires. Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit-by pitch to lead off the inning. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. The 2-1. Bounce to the left side. And that one finds its way through. Tauchman whips it in quickly. And it's now first and second to start the inning.
Just found a way to slot that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent back control. And it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. And there's a ball. That one is absolutely belted. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. One runs in. Now a second crosses the plate. It's 2-zip.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on him, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Matt Olson next up for the Braves. Next pitch is downstairs. Ozuna leads off second with nobody out. Up the middle. In time to Bush. One gone, bottom half of the first. Here's Brian Snitker's lineup for the Braves. In that cleanup spot, a key piece for this club, Matt Olson.
Well, right in the middle of this lineup, and that's exactly where he belongs. I mean, he's there for a reason, Boog. This guy, they know they can rely on him, and he's a force, a presence there that, you know, puts a little...
That's a base hit. Run scores.
Picks himself up an RBI. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Here's Orlando Arcia. And another ball.
You know, lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching. But you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get some length if he just cleans up his mechanics a little bit.
Already 3 runs across in the frame here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And he deals. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. No, right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left. End of the first from Truist Park. It's the Braves 3 and the Cubs nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the third baseman, Christopher Morel. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. The pitch.
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
The 2-1. Just missed. And a foul ball. And he walked him.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Man at first. Now it'll be the Cubs DH. Ian Happ. One doesn't get the call. And a count 2-1. Righty to the plate. And that's outside. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Here comes a pitch. On the ground, a second, might be 2. They get 1. On to Olson. That's 2.
Sometimes double plays get turned so quickly that you don't really get to appreciate all of the finer details and how these guys execute them. Right there, really nice footwork, and a good feed to second was the key to pulling it off.
The Braves leading by 3 here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Field. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in. Throw is offline, and he's got a double.
He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
And up next for Chicago, Michael Busch. Man at second. And another ball.
2-1.
Man on second, 2 down. Fouls one off. 2-2.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
At the belt and fires. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Under it is Acuna to make the grab. And that'll do it. One hit, one left. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Braves 3 and the Cubs nothing. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the second. Now in for the Braves, Travis d'Arnaud. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Wide throw, and it gets away. And he's into second with nobody out.
Well, that's just an unacceptable error right there. Just kind of lackadaisical in getting it back into the infield, and there's really no excuse for that. Turned a simple single into a runner in scoring position now.
So a man aboard. Here's David Fletcher. The pitch. Ripped on a line. Suzuki right there to make the grab. Runner tags at second. In there safely.
On the mound, he's got to remember his offense can score a lot. So if he can hit the reset button from here going forward, there's still a chance that his club can win this ball game.
Back to the top of the lineup, and here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He is the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
And a pitch. Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. Suzuki pulls that one down. Runner tags for home. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. And they lead by 4.
Sometimes that can be a little tough to score on. It was hit so hard that getting back to the bag, the tag, takes a little bit of time by the time that outfielder catches it. But a really good job of getting that run in from third.
2 outs. Right side. Suzuki has a beat on it. And that is that. 1 run, 1 hit, an error, no one left. We played 2 full. It's the Braves 4 and the Cubs nothing. Back at Truist Park, on to the 3rd inning. Here's the second baseman, Miles Mastrobuoni. That one off the bad part of the bat, just a lazy fly ball. Arcia makes the grab. 1 up, 1 down.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
And now it's Miguel Amaya. That misses the zone. Now 2-2. The Cubs down by 4. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And they'll do it again. And a pitch. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Breaking ball inside. And it's 3-2. Swing and a pop-up. Under it. Hauls it in for the out.
The batter, the left fielder.
So the batting order turns over. Here's Mike Tauchman. Edge of the zone for a strike. 2-2. Swings and misses. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. 3 up, 3 down for him there. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Braves 4 and the Cubs nothing. Set for the bottom of the third. And now Marcell Ozuna.
The designated hitter, Marcell Ozuna.
And a 1-1. And it's fouled away.
Well, he's back out here for the third, and after the first couple of innings, pretty rough. I think the skipper's looking for him to give him a little bit of length, see if he can save the bullpen some.
Fights that one away, still 1-2.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch, keep the at-bat alive.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Suzuki on the move. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Now batting, first baseman,
Matt Olson up to the plate. Olson, who gets a chance to play his home games in Truist Park. It's a pretty neutral ballpark. One down, base is empty.
No, that's a ball.
2-1 the count now. He hasn't seen a fastball yet, but you've got to be ready to hit one because you doubt the pitcher wants this to go to a 3-1 count.
And now the lefty. That one fouled off. 2-2. Kicks and deals. Pitch misses. And a full count now.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so and determine whether it's a ball or strike if he swings or not. Boog, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a false scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. The pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Fights it off. You'll see another.
Well, he gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
A swing and a soft liner. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Orlando Arcia next up for the Braves. Olson, the runner at first with 2 gone. In the air, right side. Suzuki makes the play, and that ends the inning. So no runs, no base hits, no errors, and 1 left. On to inning number 4. It's the Braves 4 and the Cubs nothing. Back here in Atlanta, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Seiya Suzuki. And here it comes. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. 2 of the most potent offenses in the game squaring off. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Throw on to Olson. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
1 down. Here comes Cody Bellinger.
Well, a big lead like this is comfortable many times, but not when these two teams are matching up. You got to continue to keep your head down, play catch with that catcher, and just try to move through this lineup.
The Braves leading by 4, top half of inning number 4. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And that's a double. Not sure if too many people have been paying attention to it quite yet, Singy, but that extends his hit streak to 11 now.
Well, I know he knows about it, even if a lot of our viewers don't, and this is when it's clear it's no fluke. 11 games in a row. Man, that's when even the hitting coach starts to leave you alone. You're going so good that nobody wants to mess it up.
Ripped to third and caught. Throw behind the water, and they've got him doubled off. Bottom 4, here's the center fielder, Michael Harris. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes.
Whoa.
And that's downstairs and outside. Movement in the Cubs bullpen. Ben Brown up and throwing for manager Craig Counsell. And a 3-1 away. Swing and a ball lifted left field. And that'll fall for a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff for the base hit.
Harris gets his lead at first with nobody out. And another ball.
Well, he might have to look for a different put away pitch right here 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Now snap throw to first, and he's back standing.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
That's ripped. Base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Now batting, third baseman.
Here's the third baseman, David Fletcher. The pitch. Liner, base hit. Headed for the plate. He'll score, and the lead is up to 5.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Number 18 done for the night, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. Ben Brown takes over on the mound.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. And the right-hander deals. Close, but called a ball. And it's 2-1.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, or maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
The pitch. And this one bounces away from Amaya. Nothing happening on the bases, though. And the pitch. This one in the air right field. Suzuki sizing this one up. He makes the grab. Runner tagging from third. Throw is outline, and he scores. And it's now a 6-run lead. Ozzie Albies up to the plate.
The second baseman, Ozzy Albies.
That one missed. And a foul ball. And the righty deals. Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2. 2 runs across in the inning. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Around third. He'll score easily. And they're pulling away up by 7 now.
Well done. Drives in the run. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Marcell Ozuna next up for the Braves. And another ball. And that gets the inside corner for a strike.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
And that's outside.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Man at second. Line drive. Gets to it with a slide. Gathers and throws. Nicely done for the out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Matt Olson.
And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit. Right-handed reliever. And there's a ball. Smoked on the ground a second. In time to Bush. And Olson is set down. They limit the damage here. 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. We're headed to the 5th. It's the Braves 7 and the Cubs nothing. And we're back. Ian Happ up to hit.
The designated hitter.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time. And
now this one's a rocket to right. Way back there. Gone. A gigantic blast. And they've got their first run. It's 7-1. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Here's Nico Horner. Not even close there. And it's 2-1.
You know, these Cubs just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
And now 2-2. Just misses with that one. The Cubbies with a lot of ground to make up. And we're at the top of the 5th. Righty delivers. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. He needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
Left-hand batter waits. Now this is in the air down the line. Duvall sizes this one up, squeezes it.
Now batter, second baseman, Miles Mastrobuoni.
Miles Mastrobuoni, the next to hit. Ball to strike. The pitch. And another ball. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
2-2.
1 run across in the frame so far. You're in game 1 of this 3-game set. Grounder might be 2. Over to Albies. On to first, double play. And that's the inning. Cubs get 1 on the solo shot. It's 7-1. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now here is Adam Duvall.
For the Braves, the left fielder.
The wind of the pitch.
Duvall.
And now 1 and 2.
1 and 2.
The wind to kick the pitch. Good eye in that spot.
It's a good take.
Two now. And another ball.
3 and 2.
Lifted to left center. Way back there. And that is gone. A massive home run. It's his 6th home run of the season. And they add a run. It's 8-1. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. There was a cutter away. Kind of works like a slider. You've got to stay on it, let it travel a little bit, and then get your arms extended. Really good piece of hitting right there.
Next for Atlanta, Orlando Arcia. Swing and a base hit.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Next to hit, Michael Harris.
So easy to look at the big boys in this lineup, but he has been a pleasant surprise all season long.
And he deals. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Now
stringing them together. That's 3 hits in a row. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
And now it's Travis d'Arnaud at the plate. Kicks and fires. Line drive, caught.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
David Fletcher next up for the Braves. The 1-1 is fouled off. Traffic on the bases with 1 already in. Last half of inning number 5. 2 on, 1 out. That one out to right. And it's caught for the out.
The right fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna Jr.
So the lineup flips over. Ronald Acuna Jr. next up for the Braves. Right-hander kicks, deals. Swings and misses. And a count 1-2. There's a swing and a drive. And that one hops the wall. 1 run is in. Not in time. He's safe. And they now lead by 9. And that knock bumps his hitting streak into double digits, Chris. He's hitting 10 straight.
Yeah, and on a nice trajectory. Average going up, OBP. Everything he's doing at the plate right now just seems to be working.
They hand the ball over to a new arm, Julian Merriweather. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Ozzie Albies digs in now. Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. Fires it to the plate. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Well, it's pretty difficult to throw a base runner out at the plate with 2 outs and a base hit to the outfield, but an excellent job of coming up with it, getting rid of it quickly, and throwing on the money. That is great technique from start to finish. Nice job to end the inning.
Back at Truist Park, and here is Miguel Amaya. Next offering upstairs.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Makes the catch, and there's 1 gone.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
The Braves up big in this one, and we're in the top half of the 6th. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score, and not as lopsided as this. But yeah, you definitely expected to see some offense coming up.
Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Next offering upstairs. One down, base is empty, and that's ball 4.
Well, a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Brian Snitker out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Ronaldo Lopez will depart, and he was a tough nut to crack. Pretty stingy from start to finish. Back with a new arm after a quick break. So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Jesse Chavez.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Now the number 2 hitter, Seiya Suzuki.
Trying to keep that hitting streak alive. 10-game hitting streak for the young man.
Just missed. Tachman at first, 1 gone. And a strike on the outside edge. Righty to the plate. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
Here comes a pitch. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Cody Bellinger.
Man at first at the plate. Cody Bellinger. The 1-1.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Left-hand hitter waits. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Two outs. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And that is that. One left for the Cubs. They're down 9. It's 10-1. Back here in Atlanta. Well, we go bottom 6. Now it's the DH, Marcell Ozuna. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
And that skips in the dirt. The Cubs bullpen with some action. Mark Leiter Jr. getting loose out there. And a pitch. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Now batting.
Here is Matt Olson.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
And a pitch. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big time velo on the bump and big time pop at the plate.
Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Stays alive. At the belt and fires. Not close with that one, and the count is 2-2. The pitch. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. Gets a piece and stays alive.
5 foul balls in this at-bat so far, and these two are going head-to-head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Down on strikes. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
That's that classic wipeout slider below the zone right there. Just nasty. Looks like a fastball thigh high that you got to protect the zone, and then it's just that late break that fools you and kind of makes you look silly.
pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. So they make short work of him there. We're through 6 full. It's the Braves 10 and the Cubs 1. We go to the top of the 7th. Now the third baseman, Christopher Morel. The 1-1 is fouled off. Kicks and deals. And another ball. Movement in the Atlanta bullpen. Tyler Matzik, a lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Johnson getting loose as well. Out towards left center. Duvall on the move to the gap. Makes the grab, 1 away.
The batter, number 8, designated hitter, Ian.
Now it's going to be Ian Happ. One down, base is empty.
3 balls. 2 strikes.
Got him looking. And there's 2 down. Nico Horner now at the plate. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. The throw to first, and that is the inning. Set for the last half of the 7th. So now to the plate for Atlanta. Orlando Arcia. And a pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away. The pitch. Next offering misses down and away. And that's outside. And the count's full. Payoff pitch. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
Ground ball to the right side. Bush steps on the bag, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Now batting, center fielder, Michael.
And now the center fielder, Michael Harris. It's amazing. We get a chance to talk to a lot of opposing managers. This guy scares managers on the other team as much as anyone.
And he gets to fly beneath the radar with the other more recognizable names in this lineup.
And the pitch. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
And the batter now, Travis d'Arnaud.
2-1.
And a 2-1 on the way.
Nope, that's off the plate.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
And the right-hander deals. In there at the knees. 3 balls, 2 strikes. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's going to have to buckle down right here.
First and second, 1 out. Here's the third baseman, David Fletcher. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. And down on strikes he goes. 2 down. New pitcher in the game for the Cubs, Mark Leiter Jr.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Here's Acuna now. Two on, 2 outs. That one just misses. And down on strikes. And the inning is over. 2 left for Atlanta, but they maintain their 10-1 lead. All set for the start of the inning. Digging in, Michael Busch.
Michael Busch.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Now batting, the second baseman,
Miles Mastrobuoni, the next Cub to hit. And here it comes. Out towards right center field. Harris has a beat on it. He's got it. And there's 1 down.
The catcher, number 9, Miguel Amaya.
Miguel Amaya will hit next. The pitch. And a 2-1 hammered but foul.
Good wood on that changeup, barreled it up, just couldn't keep it between the lines.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Man at first, 1 away. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Now batting, left fielder.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. And the batter now, Mike Tauchman. Two outs. Bounce to the right. Albies. Throws to first. That's the 3rd out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 8th. Now in for the Braves, Ozzie Albies. Ball to strike. Movement in the Cubs bullpen. Adbert Alzolay up and throwing for manager Craig Counsell. And another ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swings over the splitter for strike 3.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. And that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. He keeps it down. It's just so tough to put wood on.
Next offering is down low.
3-1.
The Braves up big in this one. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's Matt Olson.
Now batting, first baseman, Matt Olson.
2 down, nobody on. That clips the corner.
Well, 2 outs and a chance to put up a 0 on the scoreboard here, and that's not something that's come easy for this staff in this one.
Got him swinging. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Raisel Iglesias. He last pitched 4 days ago, so he should feel pretty fresh.
Number 26, Raisel Iglesias.
Now, Seiya Suzuki.
The right fielder, Seiya Suzuki.
The wind and the pitch. Right through there for a strike. The next pitch misses. 2-2. And the righty deals.
Ball. Ball camp.
In the air, out towards right center. Tracks it down for the out. 1 down.
The center fielder, number 24.
Bellinger up to hit.
Cody Bellinger.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the top of the 9th. Next pitch is outside.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Next offering upstairs. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That's back there. And that one is off the wall. Bellinger around second, on his way to third. And he's got himself a triple.
Putting some good swings on the ball. That's his second extra base hit in this one. Anytime you smoke the ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Christopher Morel. And that's outside, and that's ball 2. Right-handed reliever.
Whoa.
Hit hard, that gets through. The run scores from third, and it's now 10-2.
Comes through with the RBI. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Ian Happ, the next Cub to hit. The 1-1. And a good eye there. The count 2-1.
No.
Just missed.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
Swing and a miss. And it's 3-2.
It's amazing to look up and see 88 miles per hour on that changeup. Back in the day, that was a pretty good fastball. But with high velocities these days, that speed differential is right where it needs to be. Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
Nico Horner getting ready to hit. That's down and in.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
Next offering is in for a strike. One out. Runners at first and second. And that's a little high. Caught him looking for the K.
Oh, nice job right there. He struck him out twice. The pitch before looked like it was strike 3. Doesn't get the call. Bears down. Throws another quality pitch for the strikeout.
So it's their last chance in this one. Michael Bush, the next Cub to hit. Kicks and fires. Right through there for a strike.
Okay.
The Cubs down to their final strike. And that'll load the bases.
Now batting, the second baseman.
So 2 down. Now it's the second baseman, Miles Mastrobuoni. The Cubbies with a lot of ground to make up here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Falling behind 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
The pitch. That one misses. And the count is 3-1.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
That one misses, and that'll bring home a run.
He's really gotten himself into a mess out there, and now forces home a run with the wall. This inning's definitely getting away from him.
So they turn to the veteran pitcher in this spot, Pierce Johnson.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Miguel Amaya, the next Cub to hit. Just missed.
2-1.
Hit to right, and that should do it. He's got a ball game, and the Braves take this one in a blowout.
Well, they win the opener at home. First game of the 3-game series, and there's just such a good feeling when you're in your own ballpark, you're sleeping in your own bed, you're eating your clubhouse manager's food, everything's right in your world, and they played like it today.
3. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.